What's up guys, this is Jake with Casual Ecommerce, and in this video we're going to be getting into the best Shopify apps that you need to have on your store in order to increase and maximize your potential sales. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into my computer and get started with the video. Also, real quick, anyone looking for a hot product, here you go, right here. The fastest selling print-on-demand product in the history of e-commerce right there. I don't know who came up with this amazing design, but it's pretty epic. All right, back to the video. Alright guys, so hopping right into it, real quick, I'm just going to run through a list of the types of Shopify apps that you're most likely going to be having in your store, and this pretty much covers the purpose of all the apps that you're going to be using in your store. So the first is email marketing. So obviously you're going to need an app that's going to deal with your email marketing, so you can send emails to people, abandon carts, etc. The next type's email captures, that way you can get more people on your email list. And then there's upsell apps. So this is the purpose of these is to increase average order value. And the next type of app is analytics, and you can use these type of apps to track customer interactions on your store, see statistics and metrics, to see little places on your store that you can tweak. The more data you have when it comes to anything marketing related, the better. And the next type of app is if you're drop shipping, you're going to have a fulfillment based app, whether print on demand or AliExpress, eBay, whatever. The next type of app you're going to have is SEO type apps that just improve your site speed. And then there's product review apps, which are pretty self-explanatory. And then there's notification apps, which are those little bars that are on the top of the screen where you can put free shipping or any type of notification you want. And then there's the pop-up notifications that alert whenever that show recent sales history and stuff. And the next type of app is communication, so this is live chat and things like that. And then the last type of app, the last category of app is going to be ease of use. So these type of apps are just going to make your store easier to navigate and use as a customer. So with that being said, I just wanted to run through these quick types to give you a quick overview of the type of apps you're going to be using. Now we're going to go ahead and head over to Google Chrome and take a look at some actual apps that I'm going to recommend. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of tabs open, and you can use more apps than this. I just wanted to go through a base list. Now, I will say the majority of these apps, either you should be using them or you should be using an app that's in the similar category that we went over, because you do want to have something that's covering pretty much all of those categories. So this first app is Tracker. So pretty much all this does is it's just it provides an area where you can put it on a page, and then your customer can go there and input their order number or their tracking number to see where their package is. So this is always good, and this can help alleviate unnecessary customer service emails. So there's other apps that do this, so this is just the one that I mainly use, but you can use any of them really. You just want one to where you always have a track your order page. The next one is Help Center. So this is just a way to make your FAQ page look a little bit more professional, and I believe there's other apps that do this for the FAQ page as well. This is just the one I happen to use. And this next one's Mobile Converter. So what this does is it just makes your product listings look better on mobile, and it adds I mean, if we just take a look at the photo here, you can see it adds like size options in here that are more mobile friendly. So it just makes your product listings more mobile friendly and such, and it's free. So this is something that should just be on every store or an app similar to this. I'm not sure if there's another one similar to this or not. This is just the one that I use. So you definitely want to use something like this because it's free and it can help boost conversions on mobile. So the next one is Crush Picks. This has been in I think every single one of my previous best app videos, and that's because it's pretty much mandatory, because it shrinks the size of your photos store-wide, so that way it will increase the page loading speed store-wide, which is something that can greatly increase conversions if you're getting a ton of traffic, because nothing can increase bounce rate like somebody coming to your store and the page takes forever to load. So this is pretty much a must-have because it increases your page loading speed. The next one, the product reviews, is just the basic product reviews app through Shopify. There's other ones, but this is just the one I use. So you always want a product review app because the more reviews your products get over time, the more likely they're going to be converting, unless you know all your reviews are 1 star saying that your product's crap and that you should go die in a hole. But assuming that doesn't happen, product reviews are always a good thing. The next one's free shipping bar, and you can interchange this one with any type of other notification bar that goes on the top. And this one isn't so much mandatory, but it's just a nice utility to be able to use. If you're running free shipping, you might as well have the free shipping notification at the top. And if you're not, you can always have another type of notification at the top. Personally, I always have either a free shipping bar or a notification bar on every store, just because it's a nice utility. And if you're not giving away free shipping, you can do a bunch of other things up there, like maybe coupon codes for seasonal discounts and stuff like that. So you can get creative with it. So I think the other one is just called notification bar. So whatever one you choose to use is fine. So now we're getting into email marketing. So Klaviyo is one of the email marketing apps you can use, and there's a lot. Klaviyo is an all-in-one one, so you can set up abandoned cart emails, newsletters, thank you emails, and everything through here. So Klaviyo is pretty nice. I've used it before. I like Klaviyo, but there's a ton of different email marketing softwares out there. And here's another one. It's Abandonment Protector. Now this one used to only do abandoned cart emails, but now it actually does newsletters and thank you emails and everything like that. So you can essentially use this as an all-in-one. Now it's not, it doesn't have the same functionality as Klaviyo, but this one is pretty easy to set up. And I'd say this one's a little bit quicker to get everything set up. However, they're both good. Most of the email apps are good, but I predominantly stick to these two. And the next one is Privy. So this is an email capture app. This is pretty much across the board the best one for email captures, and plus it's free. So this is exit intent. So if someone comes up here to exit out of your page, you can give them a pop-up to try and keep them on the store. And the next one is Lucky Orange. So this is one of those where you can track what your customers are doing. So this one you can see heat maps. You can see what parts of your page are being clicked the most. You can actually watch your customers on the store live, or see recordings of what your customers were doing on the store, which seems kind of creepy, but it's really cool because you can see like what point in the checkout, or what point in the checkout process, or in the buying process the majority of your customers are leaving. So this is really valuable data that can help clue you into things that are messed up with your store that you might have never known otherwise. So this is a pretty good app to have. So now we're getting into upsell apps. This is a relatively new one I've been trying out. It's pretty cool because it kind of looks just like the upsells on Amazon. If we open it up, it looks, like if you're ever on Amazon, like who isn't, it looks just like this. So this one's pretty cool because it looks just like Amazon. So I've been trying it out recently. I don't want to give a definitive answer on whether it's better than the other upsells apps or not yet, because I haven't gathered enough data over a long enough period of time. But it seems to be pretty nice so far. I do like anything that looks similar to Amazon is pretty cool. So this one's pretty cool. And then there's Boost Sales, which this is probably one of the better all-around upsell apps. You can set up upsells, cross sales. You can do a bunch of different creative things with this. It's a lot more versatile than this one. So this is probably one of the better all-around apps for setting up upsells. And then now we're going to get into fulfillment. So if you're drop shipping from AliExpress, then you want to use Oberlo. Hands down, you don't want to do it without a fulfillment app because it's just miserable. So if you're doing AliExpress items, you want to use Oberlo. And then if you're doing print on demand, there's a bunch of different ones you can use, but Custom Cat is the one that I personally use. There's plenty of others out there that you can try and experiment with, but this is just the one that I've been using for a while now. Yeah, so with that being said, as I said, there's more apps that you can use, but this is just a nice base that it gets you started to help get your store off the ground. And if you're using all the apps that are in the app categories we went over, you should be good. You should have all your bases covered, and then you can add a few apps in here and there to improve your store incrementally over time. So with that being said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll see you guys in another video.